Here, good to have you back, sir.
Great to see
Come
you.
on in, and I'm proud that that your brand can be my first gift pick today.
I am
because
too.
so many people are cooking in batches now.
They
and
are.
This configuration is brand new because you're getting the 10-quart enamel-on-steel stock pot. You're also getting 3 utensils.
You are. And look at this size stock pot. So generously sized, but also not so big that it's going to take up all the room on your stove. You can see we've got 4 here working with plenty of room. And we'll talk about that shape real quick. A stock pot, of course, originated for making stock. So taking lots of liquids, lots of flavorful aromatics, and boiling it down into a concentrated, delicious sauce. But of course, we can do so much more with this now.
Perfect.
We're doing chilies, we're doing meatballs, we're doing stocks, of course, mulled ciders, keeping cold things cold, keeping hot things hot. And David, this is because of the enamel-on-steel construction. So similar process to our cast iron, just different materials. So the interior of this vessel is enamel-on-steel. It allows it to be a little bit more thinner and lightweight than our cast iron product. And so what that does is allow for larger sizes to not be so heavy. You don't get quite the same heat retention of cast iron, so you're not going to be searing short ribs or anything like that in the bottom of this, but you can brown your meat for chilies, you can roast vegetables, do onions for aromatics. You can see here, David, lovely, beautiful fall chili. Lots of butternut squash in there. And with this gentle heating from the enamel-on-steel and that carbon steel inside, this will hold a low temperature on the back of your stove for a long time without those vegetables sinking to the bottom and turning to mush or burning or scorching.
Or burning, exactly.
The material, while it does have a little bit less heat retention than cast iron, it's so much better than thin aluminum single-ply stainless steel for those other stock pot uses where you're going to have to constantly turn your heat up to keep the simmer going and turn it down to keep it from scorching. This material will keep that heat constant, gentle, and amazing. And then, David, it's coated in our enamel glaze and sealed around the lips and the rims with these stainless steel edges. So the maintenance is unbelievable, easy to clean, no seasoning required.
I don't know if you heard, but we've got free shipping and handling on everything during In the Kitchen with David today. You're saving almost $18 on shipping alone on this item. Now, we have the sea salt back here in the box. That was $5.30, are available in sea salt, and you do get the 3 utensils with this as well. Now, we also have it in artichoke, $5.50 in the artichoke. We have cerise, $5.70. This is called oyster, $500, and this is called Marseille, $5.40. You're going to get a spoon, a slotted spoon, and a ladle in your utensils, and all those utensils are dishwasher safe.
They absolutely are, David, and I love this utensil set because it's part of our biomaterial range, and what that means is they have these flexible silicone tips on here. So you saw with the ladle I was going in there with the chili, this will form to get into any corner, to any vessel. You're going to want to get into straight-sided pots, that will work. It will squeegee the sides of your chili clean so you don't have to do any dishwashing at the end of it.
Perfect.
And same with this saute spoon here. You can see flexible silicone tip on this one. So as you're deglazing and wanting to get all that food off the bottom, this will do the job without damaging anything and without coming apart. So let's take another look at something in here. We've got beautiful meatballs. I love a stock pot.
They smell really good too, I have to say.
For things that you want to warm all day, David, for gravies, for sauces, for meatballs, for stocks, because they'll sit on low temperature on the back of your stove.
Or Sunday dinner, right?
Sunday dinner. Imagine you've got people over for football watching, right? Beautiful big batch of meatballs that can just sit on low on the back of the stove. And people come as they want. You can get a little mug for these. You can make a sandwich with these. 10 quarts, David. That's a lot of meatballs.
That's a lot of meatballs.
So you don't have to fill this all the way up, of course. So if you're cooking for fewer, you don't have to use all the 10 quarts. But if you are doing those big batches of things, if you're making the stews, they're often better the next day. So why not make more and eat it throughout the week or batch cook it and put some in your freezer?
This is what it's all about. Having a larger stock pot is a must-have for every home cook because you never know when you're going to need that much capacity. Can you do a smaller amount in a larger pot? Yes. Can you do a larger amount in a smaller pot? No. So this is why having something like this makes such good sense, because maybe you are making a soup, you're stewing a stew, a chicken and dumplings, you're sauteing your Sunday dinner for hours on end, meatballs, braciole,
all that stuff.
All that good stuff. This is why we want to help you. And if you're making your own stock, really important.
Really important. My number one tip for anybody out there, and I said this earlier this morning, Make your own turkey stock if you want your Thanksgiving to turn out amazing. Gravy and turkey stock will solve overcooked turkey, dry stuffing, anything out there. So buy some necks, some wings, or turkey backs, roast them off. Make your own stock in this stock pot. Fill it with water and aromatics and let it cook down and reduce. It will be so much better than any stock that you've bought at the store, and this capacity is perfect for it. And again, you can see here, David, fully sealed rims with these stainless steel edges on both the lids and the lips of the stock pot. So you don't have to worry about the enamel chipping. You don't have to worry about the enamel breaking off. It's very durable, easy to maintain on the outside, and that interior carbon steel is what holds the heat for you.
And why is today your day? It's free ship flash event on In the
Wow.
Kitchen with David. That means whether you buy 1 or 10 of these, the shipping and handling is the same, 0. Big fat goose egg. Now, here's what I have left in each color. If you want, let's go back here to the sea salt. $460 in the sea salt. Then artichoke, $500 left in the artichoke. Cerise, $500. Then the oyster, $440, and then finally the Marseille, named after the southern port city of France, fewer than $500. You're going to get the ladle, slotted spoon, and the regular spoon, solid spoon, I should say. And all this comes together. There is that sand-colored enamel on the inside.
Yes.
This is enamel-on-steel. So this works on any cooktop.
It works on any cooktop, induction, and let's look at that enamel, but also paired with this silicone tip here. Something I just want to show you. Look at the squeegee effect of this just coming down the side of the enamel. That's going to take everything off the side. Nothing is going to be left on there. Fully swipe across, and that's a combination of the easy release enamel and the flexible silicone tip of all these biomaterial utensils. Will get down in there. It won't hurt any of the enamel. It will protect all your pots, and very easy cleanup with this.
That's what makes this so great. And a quick little rinse in the sink, and you're ready to go with another great dish. Don't miss out on this. Everyone needs a 10-quart stock pot. It's Black Friday sale priced. Most people have to wait till Black Friday to get Black Friday sale prices.
True.
They're not at QVC.
Not here.
And it's a flash-free shipping event during In the Kitchen with David today. And we're 5 hours long today. So that means everything on air and online, on the show and online, is free ship.
I love that, and I love that
hours.
because these can be so versatile. So if you do make the decision to take one home, you can do so many things with it, and it will be there for you over and over again. Carbon steel will keep cold things cold the same way they keep hot things hot. And so what better way to have a holiday ice bucket with something like this? The 10-quart capacity.
Well, I mean, you're doing maybe a party, and you're looking for a way to keep your wine and your champagne bottles cold. But I think about game day, and have you ever been to a restaurant where they bring out a bucket of beers?
Yeah.
You could do a whole container of
you
beers.
absolutely could.
Bottled beers, canned beers, whatever, and then serve it for movie night or for game day, whatever the case may be, and pop it all inside here. But if you don't have one of these vessels, you're already behind the 8 ball. You're using a bowl or you're using some kind of cooking vessel that maybe is not suited for it. This is why having something like this makes such good sense. And why today? It's free ship day.
And David, I love this because this shape gives you the biggest dispersion of our color of almost any of our other vessels. So it's so tall. How beautiful is that as an ice bucket? Because you get the graded sea salt color all the way from top to bottom on this. All those colors look so beautiful on something this large.
And that logo label will peel right away. So just take it right off the outside of the vessel before you use it the first time.
Absolutely, you can peel it right off. And here's another way to take advantage of the shape. How about a gift basket for the holidays? If you're buying this for somebody with the utensils, put them in there. Get a couple mugs, get some soup mixes or something else, or make something yourself and put it in here. You don't need to worry about a box because this will wrap up and be your gift basket and a functional piece.
And do you know where you find this clear cello paper? They sell it in rolls at the craft store. So you buy it just like wrapping paper. And the way you shrink it down is a hairdryer.
What? I learned something today.
I've done it before. Because many times the wrap is a little too big for what I'm wrapping, and when I tie it up with a ribbon and whatnot, so I'll just take a hairdryer to it and shrink it down a little bit.
So smart.
It's perfect. Don't miss out on this because everybody is looking for the perfect gift idea or the perfect addition to their own arsenal at home. We have this in sea salt. $350 in the sea salt. Here is the artichoke. $430, the cerise. $380, don't forget the oyster. $330 in the oyster, and finally Marseille. $410. Free shipping and handling, 5 easy payments, and Black Friday sale pricing. Chef Nate Collier,
Thanks,
3
David.
utensils come with this
That's
as well.
right.
We're going to remind everybody about that. Chef, it's always good to see you back.
It's great to see everybody.
Nice to have you back. Now,